We are live. Hello. I can't see Alex. Hey. But I was trying to see it like space. I can't do it sideways. I can't read it Oh, you know what? I have a lot of it. I can do a phone like what? I guess I was thinking of like okay, you work for me Alexa, off! Whoop, whoop. Okay, welcome. Hey everyone. This is season 3 of Gumbo Therapy. I'm Diamondell and
I'm Tammy.
And we have our lovely ladies.
Yes, we do.
We're going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Shakita, everybody.
I'm Nia.
I'm Angel. Hello.
And this is Girl Talk.
Yes.
And we're going to just chop it up.
We're going to
shoot the shits. Literally.
Yes, really.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's go.
So we have our first topic, and it kind of starts with or stems with the fact that me and Eminem kind of had we didn't have an argument about it. We had a conversation about a certain sentence, I guess you could say.
We probably had an argument about it.
We did. We had a,
you know.
We had a, you told her about it.
No, she know how we get down.
We had a discussion about the language used to describe single and married ladies, kind of. And what was the sentence? We were talking about a certain guy, and they were talking about hooking me up with this guy.
Okay, so
yeah,
it came from, I know you're single. No one's saying that being single is bad, but it was just, hey, this nice looking guy, you know what I'm saying, Tammy, he looked like y'all, y'all might look good together. Won't you go ahead and, won't you try to, see what happened? What's happening with that?
And then what else did you say after that?
We just want to see you happy.
That sentence right there. So I guess if you all can chime in on that sentence, how do you feel about married people telling a single person, we just want to see you happy? Now for me, it kind of has a negative connotation to it.
Well,
meaning, if you're single, being single is not enough. You're not going to be happy unless you're married. So that's kind of the connotation I think and I know it's not the intent of the sentence or the intent of the comments, but when you kind of dig into it, it's like, damn, you ain't good enough by yourself. You're not happy by yourself. So,
well, first,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think we jumped in too quick.
Yeah.
Because nobody even said that we're from Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh, you're right.
They know.
Okay, so I'm single. I'm a single mother. I'm a single mother of a 15-year-old. I just want to say that first. So for all the, are you single?
I'm married.
Okay, she has a man.
I love Nia. Yes. You're right. Hey y'all, hey, the shots.
Don't leave me out.
So everybody understand the different.
You're right, Nia.
From
everybody. Nia. She right.
Okay,
You can't tell what's
Angel, what are you?
I
A
am.
woman.
Right. But seriously, I am an independent, sometimes not by choice,
Do you have a man?
newly single woman.
Okay.
So we don't know if she got a man or not. I'm single. She's married.
Y'all know my story. And you guys right. We all from Montgomery.
We all from Montgomery.
But we
all
have all
different
different backgrounds.
different backgrounds, and everybody have a different opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't want it to look like the married people is trying to throw shade.
No,
that ain't
no.
what that's not
That's not
the
the intent. And we actually picked everyone on purpose based on their personalities, their look, and the fact that they were single and married. So we wanted to kind of have an even keel of people.
Situation.
Yes.
So I just think, me personally, I just think Tammy was
Because,
personal.
well, you have to also realize.
I don't think it was like an umbrella of.
Well,
single
let me
folks.
chime
That's
in.
just me.
I'm gonna chime in just because I just got out of the engagement, right?
Okay.
So I feel like I can see a little bit of both sides to it.
Mhm.
With being a friend that was engaged, that had a new baby, and I was in a relationship, in my mind, telling my single friends, girl, I just want to see you happy. And in my mind, it wasn't intent of hurting you, but I'm happy in what I have, so that's what I want you to have.
Right.
But now, I am newly single, and at the
That's hard.
time, I thought I was happy, but I'm coming into myself, I'm a newly single mom, so now it's fine, I find different joy in different places.
So you see when you're in a certain situation, your mindset
Right.
is different.
Right.
And the intent is not there to be malicious.
Right.
Malicious.
Malicious.
Thank you.
Go
Malicious.
ahead, get that pen.
Malicious.
Get that.
I want to say this.
Malicious.
Let's say this as well, like with Donnell, when I first met her, she used to always say, I just want you to have somebody. Or
That part.
she would always say, well, I could tell her about a guy, oh, he's cute. But when I got out in the relationship, it was like, okay, what's next? It's always what's next.
There you go.
Well, isn't that like just having like goals?
Well,
No.
Just wanting to want
Everybody
more.
does not want to be in a relationship, and your happiness comes within
We'll jump
you
in, double
first.
dutch.
Right.
If you're not happy with yourself, you're not gonna be happy in a relationship with anybody.
That's true.
Off top,
That's
so
true.
I think you need to find yourself first.
Exactly.
And once you find yourself and you're happy with yourself,
Everything else will fall into
I-
place.
Shakita,
Go ahead, Keita. Keita, go ahead.
You know what? Look. No, help me out. Right now,
But no, I feel like too, I totally agree with you guys. Like when you're by yourself is when you get to learn yourself. You learn yourself too in relationships, but when you're by yourself and you just have yourself to focus on, and when you look in the mirror, you totally only see you. You really get a good understanding of what you like and what you don't like. Now, granted, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you get to see what you will and will not put up with, and what you will and what you won't deal with. But you know when you, but seriously, we all, I understand where you're coming from, and I think that may have just been your perception. But I know Donnell too, but I know she probably just really felt like
I know she wants the best.
wants the best.
I know she
Yes,
does.
she wants the best for you, but I can understand you feeling like that too. Like
I believe
can't
that
be-
Donnell has been married for a long time.
Right.
And she's happy.
Right,
But she has to also understand that people who have been married
right, true,
weren't happy.
true,
So our perspectives
are different. Yeah,
I'm not ready to get married because I don't have a positive image of marriage on my situation.
right.
So, and I think we kind of brush single women off to say, like, hey, you're not good enough by yourself. I think that's, what it kind of sounds like when you say,
Yeah,
I
I
just
was
want you happy.
Make you
It's almost like,
right.
you know that old lady, when
Right.
you fat dance where she be like, girl, we need to get that muffin down.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like that, like,
Yeah, a nudge.
what?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But can you also accept the fact that everybody's purpose here may not be
To be
married?
married.
True.
And it's not even
Part of-
necessarily saying that, hey, I want you to be happy with someone.
Right.
It's just, hey, I just want you to be happy. Maybe in that sense,
Right.
we're trying to hook you up. It may
Yeah,
come out like
we're
that.
politicians.
But because you shut it down so quick,
Oh, I
you
shut
didn't
it
give
down.
nobody a chance to say, but damn.
Well, you
we
really
was
just
the same.
saying she just needed a little dang-a-lang.
Oh, well.
Probably, because you been uptight. You probably you might be.
And also, she may not know the fucking. Oh! She may not know what I'm doing. You understand?
Mhm.
So again, you're assuming.
Well, whatever you were doing,
You're assuming.
whatever you were doing, you probably didn't appear too happy. So maybe she was
Right.
saying,
Oh, we will be.
Well, and that's I just told her. I said, "Have you asked how I am?" That's what I said. I said, "Have you
Right.
asked how I'm feeling or
Right.
what I want?" That's what I said in that situation. And another friend, my other Aquarius buddy, said, "You're right. We didn't ask how you are." And that's all I said. Just ask how I am.
Right.
You try to push me over here. You ask how I am. What the like?
Right.
Am I good? Am I good?
she probably just needed a cup of coffee or something.
She probably needs some Tito's. Or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And I should have asked, you know what, you probably need something.
And she did.
I
I mean,
didn't ask you Thursday. I should
Right.
have been, I should have took, I
But
think right.
again, I know Donnell. That's like my dog.
Right.
I know she don't mean
She mean no
She
harm.
that's
Yeah.
she wants the
She
best
mean
for me.
good.
I know, but I just want us all, even me, to be cognizant of how we perceive other people. Because I know I say things sometimes and I don't mean it a certain way, and it come out really bad.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, all the time.
Hell yeah. I'm
And
gonna
she
roll
was
with
like,
that.
Yeah.
Girl, you not hear that?
You know, because that's the whole reason why we got here a little early. You know, so we don't give you a chance this way.
By the way, you just late as hell.
Really? I'm glad about that. But I think y'all all know my heart.
Right.
Oh, that's
you know, you
Where,
sometimes
no, we
you
don't
attention.
know nothing because every time we assume you know, right, we asking the right question, so we go
Well,
ahead.
I'm saying now, I can't even say, because I'm about to be 40, I can't say I didn't mean it, because I need to do better.
Right.
So what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna always try to be cognizant of what I say.
Right.
And that's real shit.
That's yeah.
Now let's can you do the same.
I didn't expect that.
Can you do the same thing, Danielle?
I can't say I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm like, I'm
That's your goal.
Let me be happy. I'm not happy where I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
I take it.
I ain't got nothing to sip right now. The fake
Get
sip.
your cup.
Somebody give me some tea.
She want me to be like her. No.
But it's my goal to be cognizant of what I say. Because I know what I can say can be offensive. And
Right.
it can sound like I
And
don't.
if I don't know you, I will be offended.
Yes,
Right.
it can sound like I don't care about other people, but it's really not. But I can't make excuses anymore. So I apologize if I offended anybody today or any other day.
Set me up.
You don't want that to drink?
But let me tell you something. If you hit today, I fuck with you. Anybody know that?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right.
I ain't know you want
So moving on.
Moving on.
You want me to touch you.
Domino, you next. What we got next, friend?
She did have a.
What we talking about? We're talking about
I would like to talk about intimacy. right?
intimacy. Okay.
Oh God.
As always, we always talk about intimacy, but it's always different. So I would like to know your definition of, I guess, sex or intimacy. What's your definition?
Was everybody here born in the 80s, first of all?
Yes.
I think it's a difference between 80s babies and 90s
We're all
babies.
80s.
I'm
babies.
sorry.
We're all 80s babies.
I mean, it depends on where you were.
I'm old school.
She said,
I was 90s
What was-
grown, so like I grew up in the 90s, so I don't.
what year was you born?
89.
Damn.
Damn.
I didn't even
Damn.
know
You say it every time I tell you how old I am.
89.
I'm old. I'm not you know, that young.
86. 86.
I'm 86. I'm 86 too.
What we got, Nia?
Tammy.
I'm 81. I don't have a problem saying
So
that.
that's really like 70s. Like, if you really think about it.
Don't do her like
I'm just
that.
saying, I'm just saying.
Y'all still build. Y'all still
You look good. You look good.
Great.
You said you look at you
That's
said
okay.
wait,
I got you.
She said y'all
You
was
look
in
good.
Wait, I saw me very long today, so I'm wearing bell bottoms.
Me too.
I'm an old soul, yeah.
No, you're right. 80s.
You see how I'm looking at her, y'all.
Yeah. 80s.
Shout out to Virgo season.
Her with the cover up.
She's so baby. She's like, I'm not saying.
So basically, we're saying based on your year of birth, your idea of intimacy may be different.
Right.
Yeah.
Or your
I think
experience.
so.
Or your experience.
No, in that part.
I think it's your
I
experience.
feel like it's based on the way you was raised.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So what is your definition? Angel? I'm saying Nia.
Okay, I can describe it, but I can't just say, boom, this is cut dry, a couple words that describe intimacy. But I do feel like the way you was raised has a lot to do with how you are sexually with your spouse or someone you're dealing with.
Can you give an example?
So, for example, myself, I would gladly use myself. My fiance, ex-fiance at the time, he was, not to put our business out there, but he was raised by, it's fine. He was raised by a grandparent. His grandparent was much older, so she wasn't a young grandmother, she was an older grandmother. So she passed away, and she was raising a slew of kids at the same time. So even though he said to me all the time, okay, I never felt unloved or a lack of, but it definitely wasn't the attention I feel like she probably would have displayed if he was in a household with his own mother. Now me on the other
So
hand,
he's less affectionate.
He's very over affectionate to too many people. I feel like he need clarity or affection all the time.
He needs, what's the word
He's
called?
looking
Validation.
Validation.
Right. And now that's totally my
When's his
opinion.
birthday? Look.
December the 28th.
He's not
He's a Capricorn.
So that's totally, in my opinion, I feel like being intimate with people is his way to connect. He may overly be intimate with someone. Just that's the way he connect or make a bond with people, because I feel like that's something he was lacking when he was younger. Now me, on the other hand, with me being a Taurus, I'm very loyal, so my circle is very small. And the way I love is very hard, and that's female relationship and my male relationship. So my mom couldn't financially give it to us, but she showed us that every way still to this day. My mama would go make up my bed. My mama, when I would get up in the morning, she would ask me, "Am I going to school today?" Because yes, do
Are you going to school?
Wait, my mama was just get your ass out.
No, like my mom would come in my room and say, "Are y'all going to school today? Or I need to go get y'all makeup work."
Oh, wow. I would
No.
Yes, really? I love school. Yes. But I was good in school, so she didn't worry about it. But
Right.
my mama just overcompensated the love, the anything possible, and my mama still do that to this day.
Right.
She overcompensates. So my affection, I'm not gonna pass it around to multiple. If you give it,
Wow. Yeah.
you give it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're my friend, I consider you as family. If you're a person I'm that's why I can't have multiple sex partners. Because when I'm giving you me, I'm giving you all of me, because that's what I was taught growing up.
Wow.
Damn, that's deep.
I'm like, damn, I'm about to say next.
Right, I'm thinking like,
That's that 31-year-old
Damn.
talking.
I thought you were older than 31?
I'm 31, that's 89.
Well,
I was just
I was gonna speak next. I'm an only child, and everybody knows that my mother raised me in regards to buying me things. She was my mom was one of 16, so her mother didn't give her too much love. So my mother buys me stuff. Oh, she was very affectionate. I'll give that. So I was told not to be loving, not to cry in front of people, not to say I love you, not to show any kind of weakness.
Yeah.
So I carry that to this day.
That's considered weakness.
Yes. So if you're my friend, I'm gonna buy you something. That's just what I was taught. I'm gonna buy you a gift. I'm gonna be like, I'm like, okay, I'll do it, or I'll give you a piece, something. But I will never say how I feel, because to me, if you know how I feel, I'm vulnerable, and that means how you can hurt. That's how you can hurt me. I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to hurt me, so I'm not gonna give you anything, any of my heart or my feelings or even my joy, probably. Cause I'm just saying, because I'm like in a box. As I get older, I'm still in that box, and I don't know how to get out of it. Because I was taught that. I remember I was 13 years old. I cried because I didn't pass chilling. Not pass. What's the word called? I hope I'm drunk out.
You need to make a team.
I'm a teen.
yeah,
So I ran out of Tito's. I ran out of cheerleading practice and told my mom, I didn't make it. My mama said, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Everybody see you cry. I was like, okay, noted. So if I cry, I'm really, really, really hurt. But more likely, nobody's gonna ever see how I feel. And that's like something I'm still dealing with to this day. So even like, for instance, if I like you, a guy or a friend, I'm gonna pull it back. Because I don't want you to hurt me. So I don't know. That's another day for me.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
I
So my love is all the way in there. You have to really pull down some layers, and I think we're all dealing with certain things.
So how do you deal with that when it comes
To guys?
To guys.
If I like you, I'm gonna probably pull back initially. You gotta chase me because I don't want you to reject me. I don't want to tell you I love you or like you because if you do something to me, you're gonna know I'm hurt. So I'm gonna pull it back. So you're gonna have to chase me.
So it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard for you to even know who I am. So once you chase me, I will know you like me, I feel like. Or if you buy me something,
That's
if
definitely.
you're a man that buy me something and buy me something that nobody else ever has or if it's expensive, you love me. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Of course, it's a man love at all, but based on my experience, my upbringing,
That's your love.
my mom, she never told me she loved me, but my mom will, if I come out here car right now, she'll be here on the first flight. My
So
mom
you
will-
still feel like that?
I still feel that way, and I know it's just what it is. I can't tell a man, like, you go to me first, I love you first. You got
It's
to.
not on your blessing. You worrying about.
Well, it's not about worrying about, it's just what it is. I can't control it. How you kind of built a certain way.
You're stubborn.
I'm very
You're
stubborn.
stuck in your ways.
Stuck in your ways.
You're stuck in your ways. But that's a different show.
Yeah.
You know, we're all living and learning. I think this podcast has definitely kind of showed us, you know, a little bit about ourselves. Like, damn, bitch, really?
That's what you said. I said that.
Yes. Yes. And me, definitely in our friendship, but
What's up?
I don't know.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought you was the fucked up one in the relationship?
Damn. That's deep, right? That's
no.
another topic.
No, because honestly, I've built a lot of people up.
You don't feel like you.
No,
don't feel
not
like
the man
you-
I dealt with. No, I don't.
You don't feel like you've
No,
ever been fucked up at. Like,
not
fucked up
not
in
the
a
man I
relationship.
dealt with. No.
I don't know.
Domino, no.
I'm still doing the basketball.
You know the man I dealt with. I have not. Not in them. Not in them. N-E-M.
Everybody gonna sip.
She know the truth. She gonna put on record.
Right.
She know the truth. Anybody else want to talk? Shakita.
Keita, what you got? What you
Your
got?
thought, your definition of intimacy.
To me, my definition of intimacy is I'm a thinker. So in order to get to me, you have to get to my mind first. Now if you got my head, you get me.
Another air sign.
But it's not
You
good.
still fine.
Yeah. That's
Birthday.
exactly
It's
how
like, your birthday is October, November.
October
October.
14th.
Oh.
I'm so I am so when it comes to this science.
I know you're not
like,
into it. Yeah.
I'm so ignorant.
They're like,
You are.
every time.
Right. Like, what is that? I'm floating. What is it? I don't know.
Y'all ain't always in your mind.
And
Well,
yeah.
So that sounds right.
okay.
That's me.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Damn.
Girl, you be like,
You would be like, what are you thinking about?
she thinking she rubbing that damn head.
What the hell do y'all be thinking about? Everything.
Everything.
Really?
But the girl could be like about the laundry, it could be about what the nigga got on, it could be about what he said 5 years ago.
Really?
I
I have analyzed some stuff. I will.
Over
I
analyze.
yes.
And it don't be that deep. It don't be that deep. You just be like,
Y'all will make some deep.
Yep. I
I
definitely.
mean, what's chicken kind of burnt on this side?
I'm not that bad.
I did that shit on purpose. Cause I was
They did that shit on purpose. They did that shit on purpose. Or he be like, I ain't never say good morning like that.
That's what y'all
What's
do.
that? Why you say good morning like
Why
that?
she looking like that? She closing her eyes too much.
But a lot of times too.
You don't get nothing.
Yeah, sometimes.
Or a lot of times it do be something.
We be on
I
every
pick up
time.
some stuff now.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm a tourist, so I don't know that.
You are very good.
We on every
Now
time.
when it comes to judging people's, like
Character.
their character, I'm spot
Girl,
on.
you be judging.
Not in that
Very
sense. Not in that sense. Not in a negative sense. But I'm saying as
It's
far
like
as like
moment.
people's intentions towards you.
Towards you.
Yeah.
But y'all be your
Right.
head too much, so do you be on or off all the
I'm
time?
all the way on.
You be on all the time.
And
I be off.
I'm on so
Like,
much so to my
horrible.
friends, like a lot my best friend, like she would call me, she would be like, hey, I got this guy, I need you to come put your eyes on him.
Oh.
I might need to do that to me.
Nah, I ain't that deep into it.
I need to do that.
Seriously. I don't know. It's just a thing.
When the next one I get out, bring on
Girl, let me see him.
Damn.
Well, damn.
Miss Keita.
Yeah.
Why
he's
you-
always been like that.
She want her man.
Alright, yeah, you up.
My
Wait,
definition of
Keita, you
intimacy.
finished?
I'm
Oh,
done.
okay.
You, are you sure? They gotta get in your head.
Go ahead. Right.
I feel the same way. I have to have now, back then I was very shallow. I was kind of like you.
I'm
You
sorry.
had to pursue me, do for me, in order for me to feel like you love me. Now it's more of a spiritual connection. If I don't connect with you, if I can't vibe with you, I can't be intimate with you, period.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even want you,
But
like,
how would you be
it would be
intimate?
very surface. Because intimacy is not sex.
It's not.
Intimacy is me,
Right.
me having a conversation with you, me opening up to you, me.
Right.
It's a vibe to me.
Yeah.
Tell you my
It's
side,
definitely
my
a vibe.
fears.
Right.
Right.
It's definitely a vibe. It's definitely.
So back then, you could have bought me a little Hennessy, bought me, took me somewhere nice, and took me on a trip, and I would have been like, oh, but as I've grown,
Yeah.
that's, what you say?
body part.
Tell myself. I said purse.
Oh,
Body part.
I said bought me a purse.
oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, well, I'm along the same lines as you all. Intimacy to me is being consistent, but also you can just get in my head. You can get in my head,
Right.
oh, we good. And that's exactly,
but is that good or bad?
well, because I'm a strong individual, me, when I make up my mind,
Yes.
Yes.
and so if you were able to kind of guide me and keep me going, oh, you good. And you consistent. If you a man of your word, oh, that's it. Oh,
So in other words,
Hey, boo-boo, hey, Schnugger.
She don't hear.
so
I mean, where is she?
She agree with you.
I mean, where is she? Is she my girlfriend?
Casey, hold on.
Schnugger, are you here?
uh-oh.
No, she's not. She's not agreeing with you. Sorry, y'all. We had a good friend join.
She should, can't she like
Hey, she should have been here. Are you here,
chime
Schnugger?
in on
Okay.
I lost
chime
my
in
thought.
on a second part?
What were you saying?
But yeah, it's like my husband, when we met
Wine time
in college, he was like, I'm gonna marry you. I'm like, ooh, get out my face with that. I didn't even, I was like, at that point, I'm like, no. And then he just,
That was your alter ego.
And he was consistent.
and I was like, why are you doing this? And I would stay, and he had my mind at one point, and he just knew like what I needed, what I wanted.
What
He
you
just knew the steps that I needed to love him and me, vice versa. So for me, mine. It
Have you
had-
ever experienced a guy like that before that was consistent and, a nice guy who was a man of his word before that point?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Well, damn, girl.
I said, what I said? He said, I said, oh,
Before
my
that.
bad.
Uh-huh,
But you
before
don't say
that.
no.
But then when you in your
It's-
mind all the time.
Right. It's levels. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I understand what you're saying. You're saying not only is it just getting your head, but it's that relationship, that bond that you have.
Yeah,
Before you ever even touch each other.
yeah,
It's just the relationship, like being friends.
Yeah.
You know, being able
friends.
to and I think a lot of people skip that step, which is very important. You have to be friends first because you might realize that dang, I don't really like him.
So speaking of that, what's the first thing if you meet a person? Because y'all know I'm bad with this. If you first meet a guy, what's the first thing you look at or think
His
about?
face, the fuck? Are you even
No, it's not the face, it's the teeth.
That's a facial experience.
No,
That's a
so you can be ugly, but you got nice teeth. Now,
I
you
fuck
still
them
okay.
teeth. If
But
you
you ugly, you ugly.
teeth.
No. Penny, the face beside, okay, beyond the face, of course. What else do you?
I'm
Please
with her.
hygiene.
No, but
I have to be attracted to you. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm sorry,
at
that's people
some point.
I'm
But
like,
I think that
Man,
for me,
okay.
let's just talk.
like she said,
Attraction
No.
can be different.
It's
Yes.
different things.
For different
Listen,
people.
listen, hold on, listen. Because what I'm saying is, I'm coming where Neil coming from. Let's be completely
Well, we
honest.
on Earth side,
And we-
baby, so we are
right.
very down. We gonna get
So let's be completely honest. I don't know you from cat rat dog, okay? But and I'm not meeting you through anyone. So if you walking up on a man and you're saying how you gonna be attracted to him, you're gonna look
Of course,
at
his
himself,
face.
his
Yeah.
face and
Yeah.
himself. So don't lie.
I know
And say, sometimes you wanna your personality, but you have to take time. That's somebody you
Well-
met and you giving time. But just initially, you're not gonna just say, I'm gonna talk
He has
to
nice-
you.
His personality.
Fuck. If we in love with this damn, you like, you gonna keep it moving. If you're not
Even if
Beyond that.
so with
No, it starts with that.
It
supposed to, like women, there are certain women that flock to men that
Have money. We
that,
talking about
that,
that.
that on the surface look like they have it together.
Right. We talking about
But
that.
with me, you don't even
And
have to
I
all the
know.
way, you don't even have to all the way have it together with me, as long as you're working to get it together. But
And you fine.
So let's.
Well,
but
that's not.
you didn't
I was
even
right with it first.
I
Yeah,
know
no.
I'm attracted to you.
I'm
I'm not gonna go with it because you can't just say, oh, I gotta look at him first, and then this fool is straight out.
Ain't got nothing.
He dressed for that date, got the
Yes.
tag in the shirt, got in the
I met
pants.
first
Like,
lady.
you looking at him like,
I'm
damn.
saying, I don't care. I don't care if you got on your
But
work
still,
uniform. If I need to be attracted to
She's
you,
saying that sometimes a man look the part, but ain't got a.
But they
No, no,
ain't
no.
got they look the part, they got the teeth, they got the white, the shirt on that night, and everything.
what you had here?
One time he got me because he met me, them teeth, and he met me, he bought me a drink initially, and he told me, he said something smart, I don't know what it was. I come to find out, he said, I got a business, I got to move the woo, I got to move the woo. This man, I ain't want to say what I want to say about him, he ain't had Nathaniel.
That's what I'm saying. But
Hey,
then you like,
hey,
yes,
hey,
girl,
Nathaniel.
yes, he was
Hey, Nathaniel.
Yes, you
He
came
didn't have a car.
But you came up
He
as
had
one
a
of them
car.
girls that he knew he had to do that to
He
impress
did,
you.
and that's what when I found out he ain't had Nathaniel.
But he got pretty teeth.
He ain't a court.
But then he had pretty teeth.
But I'm saying you can build, y'all can build up
I
to
don't-
that.
Oh,
He ain't got no car, but I'm saying you like his personality.
How can I
wow.
build?
You supposed to go pick him up?
I mean,
Everybody get
Hey, y'all, what? When you pull them up, well, you pulling up.
Shit, because her man already had a car.
No, this is the thing. No,
Pulling
okay,
up a
okay.
car.
Wait, hold on. Let's back up. Let's go vice versa. Let's change. Let's flip the script. I didn't have a car.
you know what?
Right, he did.
My husband had a car in college.
But that was
Wait.
15 years ago.
But listen,
Okay.
I needed to go to work. He didn't have to work.
I had a car since
I had to work.
That's
You
your
know
car.
who called? He was coming to scoop me up to bring me to work, come and pick
You
me
didn't
up.
pick me, got
So
some
I feel
Cheetos.
like if a guy can do that, then why a female can't turn
Can I twist this up?
She full of shit.
Why do men even feel comfortable approaching women who
And you
know
ain't
that
got
they
nothing.
can't do nothing for you? And it ain't even about taking care of you, but I'm saying, as a man, I feel like men aren't even gonna be like confident in themselves if they know shit. I ain't even
I'm gonna shit on
the
you.
fuck.
I'm gonna shit on you. If you have a man
How
who
far
doesn't
is that
have a
really gonna
car, to me, this. I don't care how you feel about this. This is just my opinion. If a grown man, okay, you over 18 years old, okay, you got a GED, high school diploma, you got something. You ain't got no. You ain't got no vehicle. You ain't got no vehicle. You want a man that's to me, a man
But
that's
that's how you get to work. Well, we from the south, so everywhere you can't walk down here, baby. You got down from car.
okay. Your man is a provider, a protector. How the hell?
How you supposed to go pick my shit right now?
I think y'all saying too far. Y'all not saying it. Y'all not saying it. Wait.
I'll be real. That ain't gonna tell nobody. You know damn well. A man, if Lee Ward put with you some Air Force One in no car, you would have said, don't let people.
Well, okay, hold on, wait.
I'm being weak. You not. I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be beat. I ain't kidding.
Cause there was a time where
Okay, Darshell said, what if he moved from NY?
That's different, Darshell. That's different.
Move from out of town.
Okay, wait, I'm
Alright.
about to tell all y'all this. New York City, y'all walk everywhere. Down south, you need a car.
You need all the a vehicle.
You need a vehicle.
Okay, I'm about to take it all the way 100. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's so funny to me because Dumb Nasty here saying, oh,
She's full of shit.
right. She ain't gonna, but no, I'm gonna tell you.
How you gonna, where y'all gonna go to the bus?
Tell me.
TLC,
I want to tell you why. Okay. So, I was in a situation where a man had moved from out of town. He didn't have a pot to piss in.
Oh, Lord, you gave him one?
Yep. He didn't have a car. He didn't get my
Good.
car. He didn't get my car. But I dropped him off everywhere.
Hell no.
He put some gas up on. But listen, no, I'm about to have a success story. Then,
Oh, I didn't know.
Keep me waiting right quick.
you know what
That's
I'm
my
saying?
friend now.
And
That's my friend
that's what I'm
now.
saying. I have a success story because I feel like he came from out of town. He had a pot to
Okay,
piss
well,
in.
I'm not doing
He did not have a car. He didn't have $1 to his name, and we end up off of a
That's
connection.
Cameron on Instagram. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
But based off of our spiritual connection, I was able to look over all of those things, and in the long run, actually the tables flipped. Like you said, it went from this person not having nothing to this person take care of the whole household.
He did, and I love him, but I ain't doing
This person went from
It's real. It's real.
and let me tell you, hold on, go back. It
I'm
goes
gonna
back.
get talk because I'm not. Oh wait, hold on. Let me finish first.
It goes back to we had such a strong, like, unbelievable connection. It was my mom actually asked me, "How could you fall in love with this
Girl,
man?"
please, right?
But she couldn't fathom
Going past go?
where did
No.
I get it from. But when I tell you, he treated me like a queen. But financially at the time he didn't, but I seen the potential. And people always joke and say, oh, that's another nigga with potential. But I can honestly say he just needed somebody to support him and go ahead and push him off the porch.
I'm not. You better ask
So
your mama.
when he jumped off that porch,
So he jumped off the porch into a car. But he had, it's different.
no, wait. But no, I feel like,
I'm gonna take up his head of a
but no, I don't feel like
You're 10 years younger than me. I'm not getting on me.
Oh, back up.
No.
I'm a little offended. That has nothing to do with because now I feel like no, it's not about that because now I feel like I don't have time to waste. I have a child, so if I ain't putting you around my child, you're not gonna waste my child's time or my time. So even though I'm 31, life experiences will make you 41. So
I believe
you can't say that.
What I'm saying is,
81.
Well,
you
I'm
may have
saying
time to build my
91.
Shakita.
And I'm not gonna say I really
Shakita,
took time out of my life.
You gonna get them? You're married. You have a great
What do you call building up?
provider and husband.
Support.
Thank you.
Right,
But-
supporting.
But he already
you
had a
were dating-
vision. Did you have
I don't
to?
feel like he had the vision. I feel like he knew he had potential, but he couldn't see how he was gonna do it back in this city.
And
Well,
you
you are
helped him
too.
with that.
So, huh?
You helped him with that.
I feel like I encouraged him.
Can I ask you a
told him to-
question? And I'm not being. Do you feel like?
Say it.
Cause you know.
Just say it.
Do you feel?
Like that lady off of,
I'm mad. Don't even know what to
She might say something right.
like,
Just say it.
I was like,
Do you feel okay with building him up?
Okay, talking about the aftermath.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You just said period.
Period.
Why not?
Okay,
I
I
don't.
want to say this. In
That's
my
mama.
youth, all I heard was
You think she your mama?
I'm saying his mother. His mother needed to build him up.
But she
not
didn't
me.
have one. He didn't have one.
yeah, you don't know people's situations.
Oh, I don't.
Right.
Maybe that was her purpose for him in her
You're
life.
correct. I believe it. I believe it.
Because I can honestly say I feel like he loves different. He's I feel like he will always love me.
Of course.
We may not be in love, but he gonna always love me. But
When you
over time, right, I feel like over time his love started to change. The way he started loving me and loving people. Because even having my son together with him, it just I feel like it changed a part of him.
Thank you, tall girl. I'm sorry. I
That's
said
his twin too.
Oh, right. So with that being said, it's just do I regret?
yeah.
I don't regret it, but I do get in my own head sometimes. Like, damn, like you done got to this point and you jumping leaps and bounds now.
That's what I'm saying.
What hoe about to get this?
That's what I'm
After I done
That's what
went
I'm saying.
Acrimony.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all it ain't acrimony, but if it's a millionaire.
Yeah, you gonna be.
Let's Shakita.
I can
How do you
see you
feel?
now.
You have met Shakita.
You
When you were dating.
Well, one thing, I'm not buying no dude no car. Now, I'll drop you off at the
Let's
dealership.
I did that.
You bought
I-
a dude a car?
Can I-
See, that's why you messed up.
That's right.
Talk about buying folks cars.
Well,
Okay,
then,
go ahead.
Go ahead. I've
Me too.
put a loan on a car car for a man.
That's bold.
Yeah.
Ooh, your name, your credit.
My name.
Oh.
And I actually add to that, I had a man with no car
Oh.
drive my car to his house, and I had to ask him, hey, can you come to bring my car?
Jody, can you bring
I was
my
definitely her. So when I told you to do this, I'm not doing that no more.
So you're not
I
doing
did
it
Apparently, but you saying it as if you said you had never
No,
done
I'm
it.
saying, I'm saying I've done ugly, fat, poor. I've done it all, so I'm not doing it no more. I've done it.
She dated somebody fat. Well,
So I'm
that
not
just
doing it
depends on the person's.
I'm not doing no more. I'm not building no more men up. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not resentful or angry anymore. I'm more like, I
You
know,
just know what you want.
I know what I want, and I feel like I'm not better than that. I think I deserve more. I put a lot into people who didn't put it into me.
And
So
you done raising children.
I'm done raising children.
So you need a man, not a boy.
I need to do the
Hmm.
grown man.
I'll drink to that.
Grown man. What you got?
You gonna let Keita talk?
That she said
Well,
exactly what I was finna
I've been
say.
trying to get her to talk for a while, but you know.
She said what I was
Thank
finna
you.
say.
So I was asking Shakita,
I
when you were
think-
first dating.
Right, at certain points in a woman's life, you look for a certain type of man. When you become a grown woman, you look for a grown man. And if you're a woman and you already have your own stuff established, you're gonna want somebody that's gonna have equal or more than what you have. There's nothing wrong with having standards.
Why should you not understand? Well, this is the thing I think people
I don't
realize.
think anything is wrong.
Why
with
should you
having
have to dumb yourself down for a man?
Well, don't you think men have it real hard?
And I
No,
do.
I do not.
I don't think
I think a lot of men
Yeah, I do
have
feel
it hard.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like a lot of black men are treated differently.
Right.
I feel like a lot of black men
Right.
have to jump through more hurdles to be successful than a
But
black
that has
woman.
nothing to do with the way you treat me.
It doesn't have anything
Because
to
that's the
do,
case.
but
Black women should hate black men.
that goes back to a man cannot fully satisfy a woman unless he's happy with himself,
Right.
unless he has established something. I feel
We all
a
dumb.
man that's frustrating and building and trying to establish something, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna always be problems. Well, I'm not to say it's
Yeah,
not
I
problems
agree.
He
anyway.
doesn't know how to deal with whatever what he got
I
going on
agree.
inside.
A man that you're trying to build up to the potential he should be, but if he don't know what he should be, it's gonna be a problem. One. Two, if you're trying to build them
I'm
up,
trying to save this. We're gonna save it.
if you're gonna, it's gonna be difficult. For instance, a situation like myself. I'm an educator. I'm a semi-successful makeup artist. At the time when I met this gentleman, I was doing multiple jobs, volleyball coach, all kinds of stuff. So I had multiple income. So when you're in a relationship or trying to build a relationship where a woman is financially or anything in life situation better than he is, it's gonna cause chaos in your relationship because they feeling like belittled as a man. Most men.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say all because some men cannot work and be fine if you reach very. Some men
But that's still a way. They still feel
it's
belittled,
levels. I feel like they feel belittled, and also as a woman that is mostly providing or
I don't want to be
taking
belittled.
head. What's gonna happen is it's gonna be hard for you to submit
It is.
fully.
Exactly.
That's
And that's where it comes
It's gonna be
from.
hard to submit.
Exactly.
That's what happened with me.
And then, you know what? That's so great that
Pin
you
that.
said that because it's something I have been talking to my younger cousins about. When you said submit, that's something that I talk to my younger cousins about, female cousins. I tell them if you're gonna be with a man, you're gonna be in a relationship with a man, then you're talking about a person that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Right.
And men talk about, well, women have a hard time, submitting to
This is
us,
on.
and they don't want to submit to us because black women, they.
Go ahead, keep going.
I'm sorry.
Black women are angry, they're upset, they don't want to submit to a man, that type of thing or whatever. But I always say this: you have to be the type of man that a woman will feel comfortable submitting to.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
And that goes
So
back.
if I know
That
that you have me, and I know that you're gonna have our family, I know you're not gonna run us off a cliff, then I don't have an issue with submitting to you. But if I can't trust you or your opinions or your long term
Or where you
goals,
take-
and I
or where you
can't
taking us.
figure out where you're trying to take us, then no, I am.
We have some men
and
who
I
do
am
that.
gonna keep one leg in my pants.
And that's
How long have you been married?
Ooh, since 2012.
Girl, how many years?
10 years.
Yeah.
How many years?
Make me
I'm
mad.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Girl.
I'm sorry.
We met before she
we got married.
Right.
Well,
So do you feel, are you still in love with your husband the same way you were when you?
I can honestly say that I am.
Really? That's my
But I
thing.
bet
nice guy.
He was still like, after so many years, I'll be like,
No,
Okay,
and
but-
I will say this because he and I, we were friends. Like my husband, I didn't even look at him like that.
really?
Like I didn't look at him like he was prospect.
well,
You
you
know,
know,
he was like my homeboy. Yeah, we was.
this is what my opinion
Girl, I
is
got
on that end.
We gonna talk about that.
I was almost about to say, what? Oh yeah. So my thing is this. I almost said because y'all had God in y'all relationship first, that's what built y'all up. I'm gonna put that to the side and put not necessarily God in y'all relationship, but when you have a understanding on both ends,
Right.
whatever that entity may be,
Yes.
your relationship can prosper. And with being submissive to a person that you feel like, what's the word? If you're being submissive, it's hard to be submissive to a person that you feel like you're not equally yoked
Right.
at any point of your life. So
Right.
you may come to me and say, I want a baby, but I don't want a baby. We're not on the same page.
Right.
Period.
That's communication.
Right.
So you may come to me and say, I can't trust you because what you did in your past, so I'm still grieving over that, so I can't be intimate with you.
Right.
But you can't understand that because you're telling me, okay, you went past that, we come together, let's move forward.
Right.
But I'm still holding resentment,
Right.
so I can't be submissive to you.
Right. Right.
And that causes problems in your relationship,
And
and
it
that causes you to go separate ways.
See, but those are some of the things that can be kind of weeded out in that relationship aspect. So when you getting to know that guy, you really getting to know him, you got taking and drinking each other, because you know when you first meet him, you be drunk with him. Oh God, you can't never get enough.
No.
You can't never get enough.
Right.
We be so
That
good.
bad.
I promise you, we're like zombies.
But that's because in your situation, you didn't look at him romantically at first.
Right.
So that's different.
But with me not looking at him in a romantic aspect,
We learn
we learn more about each other.
But I find that opposite. If I'm friends with you, if I never look at you romantically, I feel like I never will. Like, we're just gonna be friends. I have to be, we have to have that
Attraction.
different attraction first. Like, if I'm friends with you, I feel like I know so much about you. So, guess what?
Oh, all that women, and all that women and stuff.
But for me, that makes
Not
it
to me.
better. For me,
Not to me.
well,
We ain't watching
everybody's
this guy.
wired different.
I grew
Yeah.
up around a lot of men, so me,
We
it's
all-
kind of
yeah.
like,
And me.
oh, nah.
All of our
If-
friends
if
are
we start-
guys.
If we start up as friends, we're just gonna be friends.
Right.
I mean, I guess it just depends on how friendly are you and how much you know, because if you know too much negative, you can't change nobody. You can't go,
No.
okay, so we together, that means you're gonna stop doing
But-
this and stop doing
But
that.
what I liked
Yeah.
about the friendship was when we conversed and we had conversations and whatever, you know, what I saw was really what it was, because he didn't have a reason to lie or to fake
Yeah.
anything or show, you know what I'm saying? So I got to see it, and when I realized that, okay, well, I kind of like what I see.
I don't know. All my male friends are whores, so I know you very hard.
You ain't give him a chance, no way.
What the fuck?
Right.
I be trying to warn the women.
Girl, run. Down this
Stop.
You say, I know.
Woman.
Okay, so ladies, the last topic, because we're gonna run out of time. Self-care. That's very important, whether you married, whether you single,
True.
whether you wanting to do with a damn Flintstone car or whatever. But self-care, you know, I know for me, and I know some of you all know, I enjoy working out. That's how self-care, I have to go to the gym. It helps me think. You have to find something. It helps me think. Like I gotta think about it. Clear. Like everything that I was worried about, it makes me kind of solve it all. But
So it doesn't make you think, it gives you clarity.
clarity,
That makes
and
sense
it
too.
also gives me
True.
ideas. Cause I'll call
It's your
Tammy at
meditation
5, 6
time.
o'clock in the morning. Hey,
That's your
I got
meditation
this.
time.
And I be like, and I don't get it. You got to give me to at 10 o'clock. So I be like, what? But I fight for
She be
myself.
on it.
But
But I think that it's important that we fight for our self-care because I get up every day at 3:30 just because that's my time for myself. If I wait until after 5, I got math homework,
Yes,
right.
and that's when I mommy duties, and
Right.
I got my wifely duties, so I won't ever get that. So,
Right.
like, how do you fight for your self-care?
Or
Are
what
you
do you
willing
do?
to? Well, how far you willing to go? I'm willing
You got
to wake up
5
at
minutes,
3:30.
y'all.
We
Cut off.
got 5 minutes.
I don't get self-care, so y'all can go that way.
We discussed that. We'll go back to you.
I'm
We'll go back to
a
you.
newly single, ex-fiance, little baby boy one.
Beautiful woman, boss,
Right.
educator. We gonna claim that. We don't claim the other stuff.
But yeah, so I don't have self-care as of right now, but one day I'm gonna get it.
You got it right now.
You do have self-care, because you wouldn't have been able to get
Yeah,
all
that's
this
what I'm
together if you did not have it.
And this is one time since.
Okay,
Every
but
time
it's
I see you, you
something.
lambs up.
And she don't see me no more.
Okay, we're not
I
gonna
say every time I see you.
You need to work on that though. You need to
Yeah.
find time for yourself, whether it's taking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but you need to find. That's how we.
When I do, I can't stay on this IG.
Oh.
That's a different show.
Stop it!
You see how that's supposed to be my best friend, right, y'all?
Don't do it like that.
And you see how
I know.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm always like this. Wait.
you're right. I'm
Right.
being good.
The
Oh,
record
my
you have, you've been real good.
I'm
Go ahead,
not
Jen.
changed.
I'm proud.
Get us with it.
Shakira,
What do you got? What we got? One of y'all.
To me, well, for me, self-care, that's so crazy that we bring it up right now because I have been struggling to find my little way back to finding balance and just
What did you do
everything.
before you? I mean, did you ever have a time for self-care?
I mean, I go get my nails done. I do my
So
wedding.
you
you
have
like me right now.
self-care.
Yeah, right now I'm struggling.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
self-care.
I'm struggling. I take care of so many different people. I
Yeah.
have to balance so many different things, and I wear so many different hats.
Yes.
So a lot of times I'm just on the back burner.
She don't have any time for that.
Girl, join the club.
Me, I understand. That's why I do that.
I by myself a lot of times, so I'm always.
Look, I'm
I'm
gonna do
always.
me.
I'm
Great.
If I'm
I wait on one already.
Right.
I'll distance myself in a minute to get myself together.
She'll cut you
I'll
off.
put
That's good.
myself-
That's
I
right.
always
Keep
put
fighting for it.
myself
Like,
first.
you go ahead and put yourself first.
I will.
But you have, your son is older.
My son is 15.
Oh, so
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Big grown.
Yeah.
But even he's a loner, kind of like. So, I mean,
I can understand him.
no, I have a lot of time. I have a lot
I
of
do too. For me, I have a lot. Everybody, y'all know me. I got lots going on, but I still find a pocket of time because if I don't, I'm going to explode.
Right.
I have a million hats professionally and personally. My me time for me is watching TV. I love my weird shows. I'll sit in front of my TV and turn my surround sound on because I have to have it on, and I'll watch TV and I'll play my little game on my iPad. So that's what I'll
It
do.
feels so good.
Yeah.
You can do things for yourself.
Because when we live on the couch, I have to watch Disney Plus.
No, you do not. The thing, well, we can put that later. For me, after my, my kids are older, I'm gonna tell them I have time. I tell them I'm gonna do what they need me to do for them, and this time is mine.
Right.
You can't. If you want me to function correctly in a time where I have no family,
Right.
I have no family here. I have no mama here. My mom's in Ohio. I have no cousins, uncles here. I gotta do me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna demand that
You gotta
time.
find some way to do you.
My
Whatever
kids
that time is.
are older, so if I give you the instructions, I tell you how to find it, you find it yourself. After I give you the instructions. If you can't figure it out, that's your business. Because for me,
Oh, shit.
I need this for myself to function correctly, to me to operate. So,
Yeah.
you grown. If you can't figure that out, Cameron text my daughter, she know I'm here. If you text me, oh mama, do this, I can't help you. Because I need me. I'm gonna watch my TV, my little Fargo, my little nerdy shows, I'm gonna have my drink, I'm gonna have my nerdy game on TV, I'm reading my book.
You might be better at it because you're an only child.
So
So it ain't hard for you to be a
No,
little
I'm
selfish.
not. I'm gonna be very good because I'm gonna be very good because I have to be. But anyway, thank you, y'all.
To wrap this up, you
Yes.
can call me Stella because I'm about to get my groove back.
Well, we want to first thank all of our gorgeous friends, Shakita, Nia, Angel. I want to do a toast, y'all.
Okay, wait. but yeah, we got to do a toast. Okay.
First of all,
how many more minutes we got?
we got 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute, y'all. We started in January.
Yeah.
Me and her, this was a dream for us. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry over the chicken.
Right.
Come on.
Come on.
This is my best friend, and we started with nothing, and now we got 3,000 followers. Y'all really fuck with us. We love y'all. We gonna see y'all season 3. Bye, you guys. See y'all soon. Love you guys. Turn it off, Dominic. I'm not turning it off. She say that up there. I'm about to cry, y'all. You know I'm crying.
Don't you cry. Don't you do it.
In now.